Hi, this is Terry Gray with Palomar College, and welcome to our Windows Live Movie Maker online workshop. I've delivered this workshop before in person. I'm going to try it online now, and we'll see how it all works out for both of us. The first thing I would tell you is that Windows Live Movie Maker, although throughout this workshop you'll learn it has some fairly sophisticated tools built into it, it is really made as a consumer-grade product for people to take their vacation photos and videos and put them all together inside the program, click a couple buttons, and end up with a video that they can show on their big screen TVs and burn a DVD that they can play on their DVD players. That's really the intent of the program. It's not as sophisticated as a program like Adobe Premiere or Apple's Final Cut Pro. Those are timeline-based programs that are very sophisticated, far beyond the scope of Movie Maker. The good news is, though, that Movie Maker will do just about all that you want it to do to produce classroom videos. You may have video projects your students will be doing, or you yourself will be doing for the students with a camcorder or a webcam like I'm using now, or just taking a bunch of digital photos and dropping them in and making a movie out of them for placement in Blackboard or elsewhere on the web. You can do that quite easily with Movie Maker, so that's why we've made this workshop. Okay, let's talk a little bit about Blackboard, the web location that you're in now. Obviously, you've figured out how to sign up through the PD office and log into this course. Now, let's take a look at this page. Just below this video on the page, there's an orientation PDF. I recommend that you open that orientation and read through it, at least the first part of it, down through the part that describes how to play the videos I have in the various lesson folders. Notice also on this page that I have some sample files. You can download these sample files and use them in to practice the various techniques that we go through in the workshop. But my recommendation for you is that you not download these files, but rather create your own files. You'll learn better with your own materials, and you'll have something that you can use and enjoy when you're done. So if you need a camcorder and don't have one, you can check those out from Academic Technology. Just use the contact information on the page that you're looking at here, way down at the bottom of the page, and you'll see my contact. Drop me an email or give me a call and say you want to borrow one of our camcorders, and we'll give you one. They're not super great camcorders or webcams. We have those for checkout too. But as you can see, they get a decent quality, 1080p or 720p video. And we have microphones that go with them too. You can check all of that out from Academic Technology. So it's really better to work with your own materials. Also, you'll notice, and I'm going to take you into the course in just a minute here, but there's a bunch of lesson folders, and then there's a resource folder, and finally an evaluation folder. So we hope you'll take the time to fill out the evaluation after you complete what you want of this workshop. Okay, now let's dive right into the Blackboard course and take a look at how to navigate around.
Okay, here we are in our Blackboard course shell. The first thing I'd like to draw your attention to is the breadcrumb trail at the top of the page that you'll use for navigation. I'm pointing to Windows Live Movie Maker, Spring 2012, and notice we're in the course area called Workshop Information, and that's confirmed by this folder and title that you see here. And we have the various parts of this page. I'll run through them quickly. There's the learning objectives and the video that you're watching right now, sans the video, of course. Here's the Read Me First Workshop Orientation PDF document. The Windows Live Movie Maker overview videos from Microsoft. I recommend you run through those quickly to get a general idea of the program to see if it'll meet your needs. Here's the sample files I've placed for you. You can download those, about 335 megabytes worth. I really recommend you work with your own material, though, as I said. And there's my contact information and a picture of yours truly down at the bottom of the page. Also, by the way, if you would subscribe to our newsletter, if you don't already, you'll find lots more tips on using Movie Maker and lots of other programs. Now, to go to another course area, I'm going to use that breadcrumb trail, click it, and by the way, if you're taking this in a subsequent semester, The title of the course might be Fall 2012, Summer 2012, Spring 2013. Well, we'll see how long, what the longevity or shelf life of this workshop is, but the title might be slightly different than you're seeing on your screen right now. Here's that workshop information folder that we were just in, and you can see there are a series of 16 lesson folders. Lesson 1, how to download and install Windows Live Movie Maker, and so on. I recommend you go through the first 7 of them in sequence. Really, that is because they have to do with project organization and what kind of files you can use. This is sort of the groundwork, the essential information to using Windows Live Movie Maker. Don't worry, in each folder there's a short video and a document, and that's it. It's really pretty brief, so even though it looks prodigious that there's 16 lessons, all of the lessons are 10 minutes or less. Okay, so let me just take you into folder 1, for example. And you can see each folder will contain a video, a YouTube video, and you click the Watch Video button to watch it. There's a duration notation next to it. This is 5 minutes and 4 seconds. And then there's an associated PDF document. Some people have told me they don't like watching videos to learn things. They want to read to learn things. And I respect that, and so I've made a PDF document out of each lesson so that you can read rather than watching the video. Although I would watch the video also, just to see how things are done. You know, when you're learning something that has spatial orientation to it, it's nice to see it in action if you have to try to duplicate it. So this is generally how all of the folders will look. There's a couple exceptions, but that's it. And now to get back to our navigation, the basic course area, we're going to use the breadcrumb trail again to go to our upper level, and then there's our folders again. As I said, there's a couple exceptions. One exception is folder 3. That only has a PDF document in it. It does not have a movie because it discusses file types. And then the other exception is lesson 16, how to burn a DVD. Both lesson 3 and lesson 16 are kind of outside Windows Movie Maker. You burn a DVD using Windows DVD Maker, and I document how to do that, but I haven't made a movie showing it, mainly because it's just sitting around and waiting. The clicks are quite simple. Okay, now from lesson 8 on, you can just jump around or just look at the lessons that interest you most, although they're all pretty interesting and they're all short, as I say. If you have no use for audio or background music, though, you wouldn't want to waste the time with lesson 14 probably. And we also have a resources folder. Let me go into that. And you can see there's a few things here. There's a download link for the Windows Live Movie Maker and Live Essentials, actually, programs. There's lots more than Movie Maker. If you only choose to download Movie Maker, you will also get the Windows Live Photo Gallery. They come together. There's no breaking them apart, and there's a good reason for that. Also, here's some PDF documents you might want to use for reference. Aspect ratio is an important topic, and it's very little addressed in these sorts of instruction. So I have included a Wikipedia article on aspect ratio, and there's a lesson on it in our lesson folders too. I've also provided a how to crop photos in Windows Live Photo Gallery. This is something I wrote. It's useful, I think, because once you get into this program, you will realize how important aspect ratio is. And if you have a digital SLR, you will be taking digital photos that are not in the correct aspect ratio, either 4:3 or 16:9. Most digital SLRs take a 3:2 aspect ratio. So you have to learn how to crop them to avoid those black bars at the sides of your videos or at the tops of your videos. And finally, there's within this folder, there's a generic tutorials folder which contains several screen videos from Microsoft, as you can see. I'm going back with the breadcrumb trail. And a couple of documents, and these are long documents. A step-by-step how-to with Movie Maker and a Movie Maker product guide. They're probably more reading than you want to do, but they're there for you. And back to the resources folder. And also, well, that's it in that folder. And then back to our upper level. At the very end of the course, after you've completed it, I would really appreciate it if you'd take time to click on this evaluation folder and click this link. It's a SurveyMonkey survey. I'll get the results of it, and I'll see if it was worthwhile doing this online Movie Maker workshop or not. I hope you find it useful, but I could be completely off base on this. So I really want your opinion.
Okay, that's about it. Now let's get busy with Movie Maker and have some fun. After you've finished the lessons, please be sure to fill out the evaluation at the end of the workshop. Contact me if you have problems. All my contact information is in the information folder of this workshop, as you can see below. And just send me an email or give me a call. And if you're having some problem with Movie Maker, we can get together and work through it. We have a little faculty lab here on the ground floor of the library. Or maybe we can do it over the phone or via email or whatever. So I hope you enjoy the materials that are up here for you, and I hope you profit from them, and your students do too. Thanks a lot for taking this workshop.